In a world inhabited by anthropomorphic mammals, Judy Hopps, a rabbit from rural Bunnyburrow, fulfills her childhood dream of becoming the first rabbit police officer in the city of Zootopia. On her first day at the Zootopia Police Department, ZPD Chief Bogo gives her parking duty. During her shift, she is hustled by a con artist duo of foxes, Wilde and Finnick. The next day, she abandons her post to arrest small-time crook Duke Weaselton for stealing a bag of crocus bulbs. Later, while Bogo is reprimanding Judy, Mrs. Otterton visits his office, pleading for her husband Emmitt, one of 14 missing predators, to be found. Without first seeking approval, Judy volunteers. Bogo tries to fire her for insubordination, but the city's assistant mayor, Dawn Bellwether, praises Judy for taking the assignment. Bogo begrudgingly agrees, but makes a deal that Judy will resign if she fails to solve the case within 48 hours. Having ascertained that Nick was the last to see Emmitt, Judy forces him to help her by covertly recording his confession to tax evasion. They track a limousine that picked up Emmitt and find his belongings inside. They learn that the limousine is owned by Mr. Big, an Arctic shrew crime boss whom Nick has a history with. Mr. Big reveals that Emmitt suddenly went savage and mindlessly attacked his chauffeur Manches, a black jaguar. Upon interrogation, Manches explains that Emmitt yelled about night howlers prior to attacking him. Manches suddenly turns savage himself and chases Judy and Nick. Judy traps Manches and calls the ZPD for help, but Manches vanishes before they arrive. Bogo demands Judy's resignation, but Nick reminds him that Judy still has 10 hours left to solve the case. After leaving the scene with Judy, Nick reveals that as a child, he was bullied by his peers due to their prejudiced beliefs about foxes. At City Hall, Bellwether offers Judy and Nick access to Zootopia's traffic cameras. These reveal Manches' abduction by timberwolves, whom Judy assumes are the night howlers. Following the wolves, Judy and Nick locate Emmitt, Manches and the other missing predators, who are all savage and imprisoned in a hidden asylum. Zootopia's mayor, Leodore Lionheart, had ordered their capture, and is trying to secretly ascertain what caused their feral behavior. Lionheart and the asylum staff are arrested for false imprisonment, and Bellwether becomes the new mayor. Judy, praised for solving the case, asks Nick to join the ZPD as her partner. However, at a press conference, she accidentally implies that the predators' natural biology caused the epidemic. Disappointed and offended by the remarks, Nick deserts Judy, whose comments subsequently incite fear and discrimination against predators throughout Zootopia. Racked with guilt, she quits her job. Days later, while managing her parents' vegetable stand, Judy learns that the night howlers are actually Midnicampium flowers, which have severe, lasting psychotropic effects if ingested. Realizing that someone is deliberately using the flowers to turn predators savage, she reconciles with Nick in Zootopia. Aided by Mr. Big, they interrogate Weaselton, who admits that a ram named Doug hired him to steal the night howler bulbs. They find Doug in a laboratory hidden in the city subway, where he manufactures a serum from the night howlers to use against predators via a dart pistol. Judy and Nick obtain a serum gun as evidence after a dangerous chase in the subway, but before they can reach the ZPD, Bellwether confronts them in the Natural History Museum and reveals herself to be the mastermind of a prey supremacist conspiracy. Judy and Nick become trapped in an exhibit, and Bellwether shoots Nick with the serum gun, then orders the ZPD to capture him. Judy reveals that she had replaced the darts with blueberries from her family's farm and recorded Bellwether's confession. Bellwether and her accomplices are arrested for their crimes, while the still imprisoned Lionheart publicly denies knowledge of her plot, insisting that imprisoning the infected predators was a wrong thing for the right reason. The predators are cured and Judy is reinstated into the ZPD. Months later, Nick graduates from the police academy, becoming Judy's partner and the first Fox police officer.